Hey, this is Tuxedo Mark, aka Chef Mark, and welcome to another episode. In this episode, I'm going to be teaching you how to make something kind of unusual, or at least it might seem unusual to some of you. I'm going to be making a traditional Polish dish called Tatar. Now, this is something that my parents have taught me how to make. We would always make it, and we didn't have it all too often, maybe once per month, once every few months, but it was something that I really enjoyed. And yeah, so as I said, this is apparently a traditional Polish dish. The name, I'm not sure where it comes from, but I assume it's spelled Tatar, Tatar. It might be a corruption of Tartar, but I'm not sure about that. But from what I heard, it is authentic. Basically, it's raw ground beef, mixed in with some oil. We usually used vegetable oil, which I'm not sure if this is vegetable oil or not, but we probably used vegetable oil because it was the cheapest. But you can use anything. You can use olive oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, whatever you want. Just not motor oil. So mix that in a bowl, get it nice and moist, and add ground black pepper and salt. Also, chop up garlic and onion, mix it all in. Now, here's something that we usually didn't do. In fact, I don't think we ever did it, but I'm gonna add in some green onion too, just because it was in the fridge. I want to use it up. And yeah, you eat it raw, but I've never had a problem with it. And then you serve it on bread. Now, here's where I'm going to differ from what my parents did for a bit, because we usually use like either white bread or like Italian bread, like especially from Publix. My mom really liked that. But I wanted to get bread, but I didn't want to get too much because I'm not much of a bread person. I don't usually eat it on my own. So I decided to get this. It's Dave's Killer Bread. I read the story on the bag, and I'm like, okay, yes, I can definitely get behind this. Check them out, by the way. Anyway, this is like organic bread. It's thin sliced good seed bread, loaded with a seedy texture and sweet flavor. Good seed, thin sliced, has 70 calories per slice. That's what we call big nutrition in a little slice. Okay. Alright, so we'll do that. Also, this is not authentic. This is totally a Mark thing. But after my mom would take her portion, whatever she wanted to eat, and the rest was left to me, I would mix in some kind of spice. Sometimes I would do hot sauce, or paprika, or chili powder. I'm going to be doing cayenne pepper today, just because that's what's already open. So, but that's not authentic. So if you want to try it authentic, leave out the cayenne pepper. Okay, so basically what you'll need, I had a nice chopper. It was like a plunging type of chopper, and I could chop garlic and onion in it. I think my sister threw it out when she was cleaning the house. We never did locate it. She got me a replacement garlic chopper, but it's a much smaller scale one. But I'll have to make do with that. As for the onion, I'm gonna peel it and cut it up. And then I'll try to chop it using the garlic chopper, maybe. And if I can't do that, I'll just have to try to cut it into small pieces. I'll do that, and let's skip ahead to when I'm ready to start mixing the stuff together. Alright, now we're ready to mix stuff in. So the first thing that we do is open up the ground beef and put it in the bowl. Now, my mom always wanted to get like the leanest ground beef, but I just picked this one. It's 80% lean. She usually went for 90-something% lean. Yeah, just kind of put it in there. Take a fork, kind of mash it. This bowl, by the way, is part of a set, and we've had it for decades. They date back to at least the 80s, maybe even the mid to late 70s, who knows. I think my mom brought these with her from Chicago. She came to Chicago from Poland in 1976, but there's no telling when they got these bowls. Alright. So now one thing that you can put these ingredients in any order that you want. It really doesn't matter. Let's put in some oil. Want to kind of get it soaked and wet, not too wet, but you know. Get all moist. Okay, now if you want to add like let's do the black pepper next. Just kind of mix them all in. Do some salt. Now, okay, again, this isn't what we did before, but I just want to use up this green onion that we had in the fridge. Just dump it all in here. Nothing says you can't use green onion, it's just that for Tatar we usually just use regular old onion. Okay. It's probably enough onion in and of itself, but I have more here. Ta-da! So we're going to use this garlic chopper and just slowly crush all of this and put it in the bowl. Alright, so this is looking pretty good. Let's mix all this up. It took quite a lot of time to chop all that garlic and onion, mostly because of the size of the chopper that I was using. I'll have to find a replacement chopper like the one that I had. Okay, so now that the mix is done, let's try it out. This is my first time trying Dave's Killer Bread too, so again, this isn't the bread that we usually use. We usually use either white or Italian, but you know, let's put on a okay, and kind of like spread it out on the bread. You want to kind of like just spread it out over the bread, something like this. Just as good as I remember. Yeah, pretty good. I'm gonna save the cayenne for a bit. I'm gonna eat it traditionally for a while and then add the cayenne pepper to finish off the rest of the bowl. I might not even finish the rest of the bowl like this. I might like cook it and do like a ground beef onion garlic dinner. That's also an option. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you a traditional Polish recipe from my family. And if you want to try it out, try it out. And if you try it out, comment and let me know what you think of it.